Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and making some really good trades. And let's dive right into this analysis here. So, again, GameStop, nothing has really changed. Essentially, we got a nice little pullback um, on the close here on Friday. There was actually a lot of volatility. We were actually up pretty significantly on that good PCE data. Markets were rallying. IWM was rallying, right? Small caps, like I said. Were rallying quite nicely, and I was expecting a rally. And it's been rallying since I'm long since the lows here. So for me, I still think GameStop has a really good chance of going up. What you saw here, the reason of everything starting to sell off on Friday and, probably drag down GameStop a little bit as well, because I believe GameStop was actually green on the day. We were up, right? We're up about up 4% or something. And you saw the yield starting to spike, right? Political uncertainty starting to step back in here with Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe falling asleep at the podium and or sorry, like during the debate, and that caused a lot of turmoil in the market the next day. So the markets are gonna digest this over the weekend, but I think it's still it's still gonna be fine. To be honest, I think the rally should continue. We actually have a nice little downsloping trend line here, right, on the IWM, and it looks like we are starting to break out of it. Or you have a few wicks here, but you're getting some nice candle closes above. So to me, this downtrend looks like it's coming to an end, and I believe when the small caps take off, GameStop should take off as well. I see a lot of people asking me about options on GameStop, and I guess there is a consider there. I guess there's a big risk reward, right? For GameStop, I guess you could put in like a small amount and buy an option that's a little bit out of the money, and it could rise by 40 times, right? So I've seen like posts on Reddit, the Reddit forums. People are making like 40-50 times their money when they do play out, but they may lose 10-20 times on that option before actually making that trade successful, because GameStop doesn't always get a pump every day, right? That's a lot of people are still waiting. Oh my god, I can't wait for the pump, the pump, the pump, the pump, the pump. You gotta be patient, right? I'm still sitting in my position. I have no problem waiting. I still believe the trend is going to be towards the upside. I still believe yields, although this recent spike up is putting a lot of pressure on people. To be honest, they're done. They're done raising. Like they can't raise. What, you're gonna raise the rates more? That's gonna cause considerable turmoil, not only in the stock market, but the financial markets, the real estate market. No, it's really not realistic. And I mean the perma bears are really holding on to that fact that they're going the government is going to um, manually cause a market collapse here. But again, I mean, if it does, then whatever, right? Well, you can always buy the dip if you have cash on the side, if you're not all in. But anyways, let me continue. Let's take a look at Market Cipher. So again, even though we had a down day on Friday, we actually have -5 and a 17 on the dual band strength index. You got green money flow increasing, and you have a green dot confirmation from Thursday. So this is still shaping up to be a very nice rally towards the upside, right? And I still think that we're gonna get a nice little we're gonna get some follow up next week. But the shorter time frame candles don't really support that at the moment, but the larger time frames do in terms of like the daily. The weekly still looks a little bit rough here, right? You got a 14 and a -3 on the dual band strength index. You got red money flow. You got momentum waves. Starting to curl back down here. So we'll have to see what we get next week. Let's take a look at wave edge. So I'll tell you guys to see if there was any significant buying. So I don't really see anything here on the daily 4 hour, 6 hour. I've been checking all the time frames. We're still holding this upsloping trend line here. Again, we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna get a big break. I'm still betting on the upside, but do what you think is best. Don't just follow me because I'm getting low. And then again, the 1 minute time frame, you can always see like the dip buyers come in the 3 minute, which is actually pretty nice. The 3 minute time frame, you can see you're buying the dip at the lows, buying the dip at the lows, buying the dip at the lows. It does go a little bit lower, but you get a short term spike afterwards. And then on the close, you saw some dip buyers come in once again. So I guess the diamond hands, the big boys are still continuing to buy up GameStop that they're gonna be holding. But yeah, that's basically it. I may do an option play for GameStop. I'll share it in the Discord. You guys can feel free to join. You know, the links in the description. We actually closed a nice 131 percenter on Friday on Tesla. But they're not all winners, right? You need to know that. I do take losses. See here, I closed a meta position and I took a loss about 31% on this. But overall, the gains are pretty remarkable, and I still think we're going to be making a killer week next week. We're going to continue that. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this GameStop analysis, and if you continue to enjoy the analysis, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and ask me if you want to discuss other stocks. You know, I do regular market recaps every day, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. All right. Anyways, have a good weekend, guys. It's a long weekend here in Canada, but I'm actually I wasn't able to make the video yesterday. I'm making it today because I decided to take a little bit of a break on Friday. All right. Have a good weekend, guys. Peace.